Hi, Daisy.
Hi, Lilian. How are you doing?
I am good. Feeling really great. How are you doing?
I'm doing amazing. Now I'm here with you.
You haven't had your twin on.
Okay.
Yay.
Yay!
I'm so excited. Like, honestly, very excited with GDs again. I'm not
Yay.
prepared, but you just see what's coming.
Yeah, you have the bling bling fixed wings behind you now.
Yeah, I can fly anywhere I want. Really feeling like liberation with the wings activated. So yeah.
That's so
Yeah.
beautiful.
Mm.
Do you get
So
more
wow.
down? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
So did you say there more download when so I just came back from the park or the field that I normally go. And normally I walk about 3 to 5 rounds. And it takes hours for to walk that park because I can stop and I can chat to people if they wanted to chat. Normally like the people will say hello to me, so I chat. But this time around I'm just going in the middle of the field and I just breathe because the weather is so good today. So I just breathing, deep breathing, and then my wing just started to up. And I started to like play with my wing, and it's so joyful. And then whenever like the wing go up, my voice up as well. Like I feel it being strengthened up, being pulled up. So yeah, and I was just playing. So I did a recording. So I did a recording of the voice. Just the voice or the soul voices just came out. So yeah, whatever they want to come out, come out. So I'll allow them to flow out. So I remember that last year, I always felt that my throat was stuck. I couldn't really, to express myself really well. So this time around, I know how to activate this throat by using the deep breathing and also breathe all the way down to the wind space and pull out the energy from the wind space, and then this will open itself effortlessly. So I did that and I've been practicing as well. And it was just beautiful. So yeah, be able to listen to my own, like repeating listen. Normally I don't listen to my own voice because it's just like, oh, nah, delete. But now I publish. So that is a difference. So yeah. So that's it.
Yeah, there's so much joy and singing tone in your voice now.
Yeah, it's a little bit gentler as well. That I felt that initially I was a bit, control. Like this is how it's supposed to sound. This is how it's supposed to sound. But when I have that stage, remember Daisy was talking when you have that big space, it just flow. And I experienced that because we talk about that, I'm in the room and then how big is your stage is, and it just limitless. And I felt that. I was like, yes. So that space is my stage.
Which space can I
That
ask?
is the big field. That is where the field is, the physical spot. So yeah, because I'm in my room, right? Whenever like meeting and call is always in the room. And also when I drive, I sing in the car. I was like, I need bigger space. I was like standing in the middle. I was like, nobody. And then I started to activate and have my song here. And then it just happened. And so joyful, so happy.
Oh,
So it has
yeah.
been 2 days. Yeah.
Oh wow, that's actually something being shown in my dream. That's how you practice levitation.
Oh, really? Do you
Yeah.
want to share a little bit more about your dream?
Oh, there's so many. Remember I told you that animals levitate when they're sleeping? In my dream, I saw a polar bear as levitating vertically, just like a
Oh,
rocket, just shooting in the
oh,
sky. And I remember in the dream, there's another girl walking with me. I said, oh, I saw this all the time. I saw pandas flying too before. It's commonplace. I see it all the time. I was actually telling her, I'll teach you how to levitate. So in the dream, I was telling her, you know, like Mongolia has those high plateau open space, kind of like the way how you describe, like big open empty space. I was telling her that you go to those places and it's, for some reason it felt like there's a mother and there's a daughter. The mother put the daughter in the cart, like pushing the cart, and then just push on that high plateau, and suddenly both of them just take off and flying.
I actually had that feeling when in that big space, right? When you're moving open, it will fly. It will. But I think that because I am focusing on my voice and it's really grounded. Because if I don't have, I did feel like, oh, when you go upwind, it's just like light, very light. So you will, if you really wanted to fly, you actually open your wing, you can fly.
Yes, actually it does. Also there's something related to, as you're talking about your throat, practice the throat, like chanting, like tantric singing, like Mongolia, they does the throat tantric singing. And sometimes when you listen to it, it felt like you're flying, that kind of feeling. Yeah, very, very similar.
Yeah. So is that the one that you is that the tantric voice?
There's specific technique. I cannot get that all the time, but once in a while you feel like there's part of your throat almost like a string, and usually it start with very low tone, and it also has some kind of coarse kind of feeling. But when you like plug that string, it start having I'm not good at it. Right this moment I had to prep myself to in order for that to come through. But once that coming through, you almost feel like the ego is soaring, hovering above you, that kind of feeling.
You might need to send me some samples because I never heard any tantric voice or all of that. So it's gonna be very interesting. So
yeah, I will find one and I'll send it to you.
Yeah, I remember that we had that conversation, Daisy. It's just like, what's August, right? So I was like, August is sort of about the voice. It's sort of about the sound. It's all about like light language sounds, like individual, like soul language, soul voice. And that is about August. And somehow I do see like the ray, like the colors, like all kind of ray, whatever that you like individual, you have individual of ray, right? So bringing different ray. So I know that my ray is like a pink and yellow, and I do have white. So some days I could see my ray is purple. So yeah, so everybody is different. I think it's just because where is your present moment and what is that ray helping you in your spiritual journey. But yeah, do you want to share a little bit about the ray?
Yeah, tell me. You tell me the color, I'll tell you the ray.
Okay, so I have the pink and then gold and white, like pink and then gold, like a little bit of the gold and then white. So that is me, that I could see it, but sometimes it's only a very thin purple. So yeah.
Is it do you know when it started?
When it started? It started in the last probably June. So June. But I know that I saw my aura on my purple last year. I was like, I can see my aura. Interesting. But obviously like last 2 months I was in the Guardians of the Codes as initiate. So being initiated as a student for Jen George and doing a lot of inner work as well. And I started to see that my chakras have been a little bit of colors. I told you that my chakras is all white, Daisy, no color at all. So obviously no color means they're all shield. I thought that I was so happy it's all white, but it's actually, it's actually not awakened. I'm working on the chakras, especially start from the heart. So yeah. So now I could see the heart is like pink and the back, somehow it's just like the back is really warm. It's always have the warm, but it's always golden at the back. Yeah. And white at the outside. When you standing out more, right? I could see all the white, like more like plasma light white, but it's not a lot of plasma, but it's a really soothing white and plasma as well. So yeah. So over to you.
Yeah, pink rays really high vibration, like my understanding. It was so interesting because I was in the process of making the essential oil, and I have to it's based on the Kasara grade. You already know this Ronay system and also Ashinadine system, and I'm trying to, the most difficult one to find the location is the pink color. And I had a ongoing debate with Yusuf, and he didn't like agree where did I place the pink. So people usually think like when we start the color of the chakra is like red and then orange and then yellow,
and then orange, yellow, and from bottom to up, right?
And then green and blue, right? So that's kind of like the sequencing. And he was trying to convince me that pink is somewhere between the red and yellow. And I said, no, pink is higher. Pink is after, like, so we have after the blue, and we have the indigo, like purple, and it's above the purple. It's in that region.
In that area. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I actually saw it because when you observe the rainbow, how the form of the rainbow color, or when you observe how the prisma, like present reflection of the rainbow from the sunlight, or sometimes when the sun is going down and there's a moment in the cloud, you can suddenly see how the last light, like the sunset, reflection through the cloud, and you suddenly able to see all colors breaking down. And then somehow I even though I didn't tell him that I proved him wrong, I kind of felt like I was right. The pink it is after the purple.
I remember I took a photo and I sent it to you guys as well, that I was driving and in the red light, and I took a photo of the sky. It's a rainbow. I need to find out, it's in our chat. I'm gonna resend it to you whether that is. I remember that is pink, because whenever I go pick up Paige, it's always at evening. So I always notice the sky when I drive. It's always a pink and orange.
Wow.
In here, it's always pink and orange. So yeah. And one day, because it's not even raining, and it's just rainbow is 7 colors, right? 7?
Yeah.
I have 7 colors all together on the sky.
Yeah, and
I quickly snatch it.
Let me count it. I don't want to assume it, and I wanted to make sure that I got it right.
Yeah.
So I have those chart. And you count it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, but the 7 doesn't include pink. That's why I think pink is out of that. And pink
out of that.
Yeah, pink is somewhere like between you know, like when you think about the element of the sky, the open, the white space, and and when the indigo somewhere get extended, embracing the wide open space, and it look like turning into pink. And when you think about the earth, the richness, the mysterious shimmering black, and in that space, that's where the birth of the red.
I want to show you this because I have a book, and I just remember when we talk about the heart, which is the green and the pink. And this is the book that I love to read again and again. Is one of the transference healing that I went in person. So I bought the book as well. So the book is called Beyond Doorway, and it's really thick. And at the last page, I didn't know that the heart had 3 chambers, or maybe more, I don't know. But in the book here, it said there are 3 chambers of the heart chakras. So that is is the heart mastery. 7 main chakras, lower chakra, let me see. The trinity of the heart chakras. The first chamber is green. The
Where?
second chamber is green.
Oh,
It's
dream.
emerald. Yeah, the first chamber. The second chamber is pink.
Pink.
Yes. And the third chamber is blue ray.
Oh, blue. So green, pink,
Green,
and
pink, and blue ray.
oh, that's yeah. Do you know it's a deep blue or it's aqua blue, or which?
Well, this is really interesting. Even though it said that it's a blue ray, right?
Mhm.
Well, because I know the blue ray because it's highlighted blue ray, it stimulates the emotion of compassion.
Mhm.
And it is this kind of blue, like Arcturian colors. Let me
We cannot see it. You can put it in front of your chat. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, I see it briefly. It's kind of like an angel-like crystal color. Wait, no,
yeah.
you.
I will post it on the on the in our Sacred Heart Valley. So it's really interesting to see that, and the blue like a icy blue color.
Yeah, that's another
Yeah.
crystal is celestite. Yeah, that's the color.
Yeah, it's more like if I naked eye look at it, if I don't even look at that blue ray because it was highlighted in bold, and I will look like it's a gray color. It's a
Yes.
gray white. Yeah.
Yes, it's
So that is the third chamber. So
Mhm.
that is the stimulate the emotion of compassion. I was like, wow, this is like so in alignment, because remember I went to a Chinese garden. I fell into the Kuan Yin energy, and it's just a deeper layer of compassion heart that is open up. No, I need to read that again.
Yeah, there's so much deep nourishing, kind of like the fountain of youth that's coming from that third chamber coming through.
Yeah, and I think that is from here, it said that it's the deepest chamber, and they have attribute. Oh, it's so much to read. So to integrate and live in these third chambers, the consciousness of the third chambers with mass, believing in the higher consciousness, believing in service to humanity, embody and master all dimensions of the new anatomy of Adam Catman body, which is I mentioned that before. Be birthing the Christ body and consciousness, which is the 7-dimensional consciousness. And the last one is be utilizing our Merkaba technology, and therefore believing a higher and more multidimensional assistance as a global teacher and instrument of light, if that means anything to you.
Yeah, the Merkaba caught my attention. Immediately, I was like, wow, you know all those things. Or your higher self guiding you to connect with the book.
That's it. I was like, oh, this is a book because we're talking about, because that color ding 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 that came out when we were talking about the heart. I was like, I need to find the book. The book is just right here.
Oh,
I haven't actually read the book for a while. So yeah.
Can you expand on you said the bing bing bing, the color pop up inside your heart in your vision or in your dream?
Yeah, it was in my vision is green, the green heart, which is everybody will have that green, which is emerald, is a chakras color. And then if you want to go into the middle part, it's a pink. And the little bit inside is like an icy blue. And yesterday, the day before yesterday, you know, like nowadays, like the time is just like, I don't even remember the time. And then when I was with Jen, we travel, and I saw my heart inside, because we travel by the heart pole, right?
Yes.
And it's the seraphim heart is inside. And I'm not sure, I need to look at this, but I think that it is even deeper chamber than the heart. It's not only the third, there's deeper layer. I felt that it's a deeper layer. So I don't know how many layers of the chamber is a heart, but Jen did mention it is many layers. And she asked me, what number? And I was like, So I don't know whether that is the 8 layers of the heart, but I know that heart, I was in there. I was like, fully, I remember it just like, you know, it's so funny. Just like I went in, I was landed. It's like a door. And there's sort of like the heart walked in. And I know I was like, hey, open, like this. And then the door opened and I walked in and it closed it. was like, oh my God. I was like, I can see all me, myself. And it's not like mirror. You know, sometimes the mirror you can see all about yourself and it goes on the back, right? But this is not. This is like a diamond, like a like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 angle, right? Go on. All the little patches, it's all connected. You know, the beehive.
So
but beehive is one. Yeah.
You're standing in the center of the diamond.
Yes. Yes, I'm standing in the middle, but that is, I hear that there's seraphim heart. Yeah. So it's like 4 angle like this, right? Like a diamond. And then it just patch it up. You know, like a beehive, you all like patch up together.
Yes.
Yes, this is diamond, it patch up together. And I can see my face all around me. And it's not like mirror is like when you stand in the middle, you can see all the way down, all the way, like it becomes smaller, right? But this is not all around your face. Like my face is all around it. And it's so beautiful.
So you're saying the diamond is the seraphim heart and you're inside that seraphim heart diamond.
And Jen asked me, how many? What's the number? I said, because I saw the number, like the golden color come out at 8. I said, but I don't know what that means. I know it's 8. Everything is 8.
Is the 8 showing up on the screen of the diamond?
The 8 is showing up when Jen asked me. Straight away, I have the inner vision. Is the golden 8. But that 8 is infinite color. It's infinite. But because Jen asked me which layer, the heart, and I was like, isn't there only 3 layers? And they said, what is the number? I was like, straight away, no pause, no thinking. So,
it was, it's truly remarkable. Like lately, among like I think collectively we've been seeing 8, right? Yeah, we probably can put together a book. Each one of us have our own experience. Initiate by number 8.
Maybe we can pull a circle, infinite circle or infinite gathering with that really big 8 as a symbol. That would be fun.
That would be fun for Lionsgate, right?
Yes, that's it. Let's do that. Let's do that because you guys on 8/8, I'll be on the 9th. So that is good. So the energies is with that. So let's do that. That's it. Write down. We're gonna create.
You wanna do it? We can probably do it on 8 p.m. on 8/8.
Oh, what is 8 p.m.
No, I don't know what time is 8 p.m. 8 p.m. would be an hour and a half your time right now. So what's your time now?
It's 11:28, like 11:30.
11:30. That would be
1:30.
Yeah.
1:30.
No, 1 o'clock.
Yeah, it's fine.
1 o'clock.
Yeah, 1 o'clock. Oh yeah, 1 o'clock. That's right. Yeah. I can do that. Yay.
Yay.
Yeah. And I know that prior to that, we have the Circle of Maya completion on that day too.
Wow.
It's a closing ceremony. So it's powerful day.
Yeah. That would be so amazing.
So that's it. We have one straight away. We have an event in the chat. Oh, this is how we roll, right?
That's how we roll.
We never thinking, what do we need to do? No, it just all happened when we connect, like heart-to-heart connection. That is definitely like a sparks there. The creativity sparks.
And that would be a very powerful manifestation portal for all of us together.
Yeah.
Going
into the 8.
Yeah, there's so many like related to the 8. You can see the 8 is a continuation of exchange.
Yeah, it's the flow as well. And again, because the 8, it can be straight, it can be vertical, and it can be horizontal too.
Yeah.
So that is, I have seen a lot of the vertical 8. I have also seen only one time with the vertical.
I have seen twice.
Twice.
Yeah, I have seen like this horizontal one. that was in one of the birthquake event with Venus, I think. I was chanting. Suddenly I saw this 8. I think it first go up and go down or go, it's kind of like a connection with the higher chakra and the lower chakra all connected together. And then the first time I saw horizontal it's kind of like the wing behind you. Imagine there are two, that's the phoenix wings open up. I want to find a perfect picture of phoenix that's perfectly centered. Yeah, I couldn't. And somehow I was exhausted. I lay on the bed. Suddenly I see it's perfectly centered. I was shown of this 8.
Oh, wow.
It has 2 colors actually. One blue, one red. And they found that related to
that's how I see that too, blue and red. I have that blue and red too. Like it looks like.
Wait, hold on. I think it's either blue red or blue yellow and red or something like that.
Can you see this?
Yeah.
It's like my Andara is blue and red.
Oh yeah, that's another system. Yeah, that is the system of our body that we are alchemized with the blue plasma and the red plasma. The blue is the cooling energy, and the red is the naturally warm energy.
Yeah, and inside have little dot of the golden ray in there, just a little one. If I don't know that you can see it. So yeah, it's a little bit of that is merging. It's in between, like some of that is in here. Can see it's in the middle of blue, golden, and red. So yeah, and I have been working with this color the past 2 months, and it's really powerful. So yeah.
Yeah, and I think I'm not sure whether we mentioned about the red and the blue dragon work together, but
yes.
my dragons, the team, the blue and the red, like they're actually together, always hang out together. Yeah,
they're like this.
Yeah.
So you know what is it? This is the inner union.
Yeah, you're right.
Into the inner union, so that is how easily like this. So yeah. So that was last month. So yeah. So that's where you see. That's how I saw my infinite. Like I remember I called you on in when I was walking in the past. Daisy, you said the infinite is not straight anymore. It's vertical. It's like this.
Yeah, it is.
That is the time. Yeah.
That's the unity code. How the two join together. How we balance and reach to the inner unity, and it's perfect balance, perfect center.
So my mission has accomplished when I saw that. When you just said that, I was at this confirmation.
Oh yeah. Oh, we have trouble hearing you suddenly. I don't know why. Is it my side?
No, I think it's my side. Can you hear me now?
Okay, yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, because I have like a sign saying that your internet is unstable. So yeah. All right, I can repeat that. I haven't really gone that far. So that is when I know that when this coming into my vision, and when you just said it's a unity, and it's sort of like confirmation in a way that bringing the balance of the Mother Earth last month by working with myself, a radical self-love, and bring my inner masculine and feminine together, and it's just bringing that inner radiance out. So this is, I witness myself. So that is the work that I have done as well. So yeah, like you just said, it's a unity. I was like, that's it. It's like full stop, finish, complete.
Inner marriage.
Oh yeah, inner marriage.
Yeah. Yeah, we marry ourselves first.
Yes. And I remember that I shared that is the inner child. Yes, I remember that when you said inner marriage, we also touch on, I bring into the vision of my inner child and married my inner child. and bring back that fragmentation, the soul fragmentation together. So yeah, so why am I sharing that? Because I remember that when I had a spiritual awakening, I saw a little girl that never turned around and looked at me for several years. It's about 10 years old. And I thought that it's just someone else. I only see the back. And one day I was receiving teaching from some of the teacher, right? And then they're talking about sacred marriage. And then suddenly, because I know that I did my class in the food court. I'm drinking coffee in a food court. And I was listen. And suddenly I saw my inner child, like that girl, that spiritual awakening of that girl that I saw, she turned her head around and looked at me. So that is me. I said, that is me. And I was like, I look at my screen and I was like, do you want to have that ceremony? And she go, I had a day with her. I performed a real marriage, signing the paper, and then use rose petal. I went to sacred site. The rose petal, I bought a bunch of flowers. It's a pink and white. And I put all the petal along like an aisle in between the two trees. And then I walk in the middle. It's just like a marriage. I know that she's there. And I kneel down and I have my hand like this. And she ran across me and we merged. It's the most profound experience. I claim part of myself back.
You feel like she's slipping into your heart, right?
Yeah, go straight in here.
Remember I told
you she was running and happy. She was running and happy. I was doing this. I was kneeling down and I just welcome back because she wanted me to perform that sacred marriage. So we merged together.
That is so cool. Remember I told you I saw you yesterday in the vision? Is it yesterday? You're leaping into my heart. Yeah.
Let me see. Let me think about it. That is the merging. I think something is merging in you, even though you saw me.
Yeah.
So do you get any more messages? Even though yesterday is it yesterday we connect? It's yesterday, right? Or the day before?
Yeah.
The day before.
There's also another dream of you. In the dream, it was the end of the dream of another dream. It's kind of like random dream. It felt like it's a postcard. I don't know who created the postcard, but on the postcard it was you. So it's like I'm watching some kind of cartoon. It was, or maybe you're a postcard, or maybe the postcard is you. Whatever it is, there's a mama kitty, which is orange cat. Orange kitty. The mama is that, and then there's a small orange kitty following the mama kitty. It was so beautiful. The big one and walking this way, and the small one follow her.
So, am I the kitty, or am I the baby? Am I the mother?
Or maybe all of them are you, or maybe all of them are me, or maybe you and me we are one. but that's what I saw in the dream.
Oh, this is so interesting. But I think that is quite. I felt a little bit related to jumping into your heart, because when you talk about that, I was in the Chinese garden on the same day, and that is the 13th. It's the full moon that you had that dream.
Oh
yeah,
I forgot when I had the dream, but it's not too far away. And there's some other dream before that dream. And I think Yusuf said you are that cat. And there's also another animal showed up in the dream. I'll tell you another time.
When I think of the cat, I'm thinking of that Lyra constellation. Yeah.
Did Jen say? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, it's feline. Is it feline? The cat.
Oh, a feline.
Feline. Sorry. Yes, feline. Yes. Yeah. So I have that vision when you said the cat. Do you have two cats at home though? Yeah, the two cats they come to me, and so I have two. So yeah.
yeah, it's, did Jan mention about the dragon energy related to the Lyra constellation, or different, or just the cats?
No, but I know that we were riding on the dragon.
Mm-hmm.
No, not Lyra. No, sorry. Lyra is completely different. No, it's Arcturus constellation. We ride on dragon, and she asked me to see what's surrounding. So yeah. So it's the Arcturus constellation, not Lyra. I can tell you what's in the Lyra.
Okay, tell me.
I haven't shared that story because remember we had a call today. I haven't gone that far back. So because we only shared last week, right? So obviously I have a lot of things to share if I can remember. But I know Lara is like very, very deep to the core of my heart. That's where my original home is. And it's so funny that it's not because of Jen. Jen is really helping because on the same night I was doing meditation, right? Like I don't know how I got into the past life meditation. So I sat there and I went like I was like, this is Lyra. And a little bit backward is when I had the in person retreat in the workshop. I actually did. There's only two person in the workshops, me and another lady that we did the goddess greet. Like it's actually your whole body. You lie down on the bed. They do the greeting on you. There's a practicing. I also do the greeting, and I felt my light body lifted. I could feel it. I could feel a really like soothing feeling too. And somehow I just went up, and I saw I know what I'm wearing, like white and gold, and I have a path, and I walk the path, and there's people being just waiting for me. And I was walk closer, right? They're like a guarding, like guard, like standing or feel like they're waiting for me. And I saw like their face. It's like a cat. And I didn't even know what is it. I was like, oh, it's the cat ladies. The cat ladies. It's a cat family. So I walked in, and they're I think they're very welcome, like feeling the unconditional love there. Yeah. And it's so beautiful that the lady did my greeting when I wake up, like when I complete the whole thing, right? She actually kneel down on the floor and she actually cried. And I got her, she was like, what's happening?
Mm-hmm.
And she said, I saw, she said, I saw goddess return home.
Mm.
And I said that whatever that you saw, that is you. You are returning home, I said.
Mm.
So yeah, so she was just like, so she was so touched. So yeah. And my teachers in that workshop, and he said that there's a being in the room. And she actually asked, like telepathically, I said, who is here in the room? And they were standing beside my bed, like a long, those patient bed, but it's lower. And they said that they're bringing the goddess home. Then I know that, oh, and I asked the teacher, I said, where is home? Like I described where is that? I said, there's Lyra. It's the top and it's the original. So, okay. I didn't really explore that much. So on that night when I was doing the meditation, I was there. And then you know what, when I finished meditation, right, I look at my phone and Jen messaged, ding ding, come down. I was like, oh, Jen calling. And Jen said, have a quick chat. I was like, okay, quick chat. It turned out to 3 hours chat. And then I mentioned it to her. I was like, Jen, do you know Lyra? I said, yes. Do you want to go there? I said, yeah. So we went. There. And you know what I saw, Daisy? I don't think I ever share. I saw Sacred Heart Valley there. It's the community. And I actually redo it in this lifetime, recreate it. As internal the energetic download that I had, we recreate the Sacred Heart Valley. I'm already done the job or like experience in the past life. And it's just so beautiful. I saw all of you there. And I was like, no wonder. No wonder. It's just like, it's a soul contract that we come back together, we come back home.
Mm.
And I start to remember.
Do we look any different? Do we look like cat too?
Yes. But you guys very beautiful. Like the hair is just like this, like at the side is all like this, and the cat nose. And the hair is like golden color because I saw myself in the water. Just that I go to the water and see how you look like. So Jen, is it?
Is it
So
kind of
yeah,
like the Avatar movie, blue skin?
yes. It's
I
it's
saw
a
that
little bit of
before.
blue skin. Yes, I think I do have something right here in front of me, but is like I remember that what I saw that my skin is on the water is a bit of pale, like very pale all the time, but more to the warmer tone instead of the blue gray tone. So yeah, it's just like and then more a lot of gold color.
Yeah, I saw those before in my dream. Actually, two of my friends, they showed up in
And
my
eye super big. The eye is
yes.
really big, like a cat eye. So yeah, and
Yeah.
everybody hair just like this, like this, like everybody like here is really profound, like
Yeah,
yeah.
I remember that. And I remember also seeing some bling around the
Yeah. So
forehead.
I have a crown. I have a crown, and these are some jewelry there. So yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's so remarkable. Yeah, I remember sometime when I just think about one of my friend that I saw in a dream, I just focus on that bling that I saw on his forehead. I can just got instant cleansing and soul alignment in my energy field.
Yeah, because I felt that when I look at the water, right? Like the river water, when I look at it, that is the thing that I see straight away. So my one is the diamond. There's no color. It's just diamond blink. It's like diamond. So
Do
yeah.
you remember the color? Oh, no color, right?
No color, it's just a diamond color, a white diamond.
It's just like here.
Yeah. Yeah, just like that.
That's kind of like what I saw, the clear diamond. So it's like the diamond with
Like
yeah,
it's just
diamond has the longer side up and the
longer
shorter
side,
end.
yes.
Yeah, that's exactly what I saw. Also,
That's how I saw. Yeah, that's how I saw too. So yeah.
wow, that's our crystal body.
It's actually very beautiful. Yeah, it's really super beautiful. So I know how to travel back there when I need it. When I need so I don't really need it because in a way that I know that whenever we travel to past life, it is definitely something that we need to heal ourselves and bring that to closure as well. And then in this current moment, bring back of that gift that you receive. And then change you can change that emotional charge. You can't change everything that's happened, but I realized that you can change that emotional charge to inner peace
Do you feel
at this current moment.
do you feel anything when you travel there? Is there anything you need to bring to closure or any emotional charge? Or
In Lyra, yes. So in Lyra, I have like a lot of relationship emotion there that attached to it, and I didn't even know until I actually see it. But the most profound thing is I've been kidnapped, Daisy.
you did?
I did. So I've been kidnapped because it's the I'm too powerful. They want me, and I say no. They come. There's a man, a very powerful man, but it's not rough man, but it's very loving. But he's just really powerful, and she needs a woman that is powerful, so can manage anything about And I said no. I said I have a lover. I said I'm not going. Right. And then I'm just busy doing my thing. And somehow that because the community become bigger and bigger, and I'm so busy. And the power that is the greedy and the power. But because you manage such a big community and I move away from community. And because I'm dealing different level. And this man, he said that because I can do so many level, he kidnapped me. And then I just disappeared in my community. And I saw the community have a fight. They're all fighting with the external. There's the war there. So yeah. And and I know that I married him and he's my husband. And Jen asked me, who is that guy? I said, well, I can't see, but I could feel. And the few things that I wanted, is my husband. So yeah, with my husband, I have 3 kids over there. So yeah, so it's really beautiful. So because I had the agreement that okay, I follow you, but you be gentle with my community, and you are all peaceful after we married. But yeah, and then after that, but that was supposed to be under my management. But later on, I just hand over to somebody to manage. Then I have other things to manage, but I'll still oversee it because it still belongs to the bigger power, right? Like the power. So yeah.
Wow, that's so remarkable. You do know there's an astral war did happen on the 11th dimension. So that's what's actually causing the split. Let me see whether I have a better picture.
Yeah.
Bring myself to the screen so you can see it. So on the 11, between 11 and the 12, it's split on the 11 and a half dimension. That's what causing the fallen grade because of that.
Oh. I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can ask Jen about that on the 11 and a half dimension. And it causing also the implosion of 2 planets, which is 11th is called I forgot the name already. But anyway, on the 11th, and that's correlated our moon work. We are learning how to balancing the polarity of the moon, and also on the 5th. Yeah, I think I'm right. Yeah, on the 5th. 5th is Maldek, which is related to the energy of the Black Mother, Black Earth. And you
That's
know,
the void?
Yeah, you know,
Is that the void, isn't it?
What's that?
Is that the void? The Black Mother.
Yeah, you're right. It is the void. Yeah, when we're doing our womb work, yeah, that's what related to that.
Did you say womb work? WOMB, womb?
Yeah, the womb work, right?
Hang on. Can you say it again? Go back to that. The split because of the womb work.
Yeah.
Somehow I think something is coming. Something is coming. The information is coming.
You know, in the Vedic medicine, they talk about there are 9 planets, right? There's the 2 really strange one is called Ketu and Rahu.
Oh yeah.
And the comparison of their energy is like the snake's head and cut off from the body. So they're both suffering, and that's the kind of energy of that too. That's how I relate. And number 5, which is around our belly area, our solar plexus area, that's like the snake body. Think about our lower chakra, it's like the snake body. And then our upper chakra, like around here, our third eye area, that's like the snake head. Throughout our whole life, that's our mission, to how to unite the 2 together.
Wow. I need to dive a little bit deeper at that, because it's the serpent. Because I had the serpent as well in last month. And we talk about the 11. Did you say 11 and a half?
11 and a half is where the split happened.
Yeah, what is 11?
11 is Lara, right? You were telling me.
Yeah, that's right, 11. And then the 12.
Hold on.
What is in between? I just want to know what's the 11, the 12 and half. Yeah.
Yeah, let me find my chart. I have it somewhere. Oh, give me 1 second.
Mm.
Remember, one of our friends is telling me I need to make some kind of tattoo on my body because everything
Maybe
I
you
talk
should, yeah.
is
I know.
related
Oh,
to the chart, right? Yeah. So number 12 is Lara Amatana. Lara Aramatana. And then
Mhm.
number 11 is Lara Avillon Avalon. Lara Avillon Avalon. Avalon. Yeah,
Avalon.
that's 11. Yeah.
You know that name you keep on telling me since the beginning.
Which one?
Avalon. You keep on telling me Avalon.
Yeah.
Avalon. I was like,
Yeah,
do
the
I have
land
a
of
connection
Avalon.
there?
Yeah. Ask Jan when the story happened. Is that Avalon?
Oh.
Right? Because there are two Lara. So wait, there's three
Mm.
Lara. At least on this map is shown there are three Lara. So number 11, number 10, number 12, they all Lara. Ask her which one you are on, or maybe you are on
Wow.
all of them.
I remember she asked me, I said 12.
Mm-hmm.
It's the 12.
Okay, so
So
if
what is the 12?
yeah, 12 is right here.
Yeah, on the top, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's one. Remember, like Jazz talking about going to France a month ago, which is where the origin of the lineage of the Mary Magdalene lineage.
Oh, okay. Then
And
that
that's
even more makes sense then.
yeah, that's also related to the Avalon, the wisdom of the Avalon when the fall happened, how it closed the whale, and so the wisdom can be sealed. So yeah,
Wow.
so go
I
there to
haven't dived
retrieve
into
the
Avalon yet.
yeah, go there to
Mm.
retrieve the mother's wisdom. I think you already know that because your past life maybe already experienced that. And on the galactic solar system, it is the sun,
Mm.
the 12D sun. And then on the universal level is Lyra Aramatina.
Ramatina.
Mhm. Wait, you have the same map, right? I must have sent you one.
Yes, I have. I've just pulled it out because oh, it's here. I remember.
Yeah.
Mm. The sun. And the planetary is the what's that? Kaya? Kawaii. It's Kawaii.
Yeah,
It's Kawaii,
so
right?
yeah, there are two.
I remember you told me.
Yeah,
Mother
so
Mary.
yeah, there's the one related to the Mother Mary that is French Monsignor, and then there's the other one that's Kawaii.
It's so funny. It's I mean not funny. It's just a Sacred Heart Valley is anchored in Kauai. So that's why it's Lyra. I saw it there, the same community.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. I can't say blowing my mind. Heart blossoming. That's what I said.
Yeah, I blow my mind every day too when I see all the synchronicity.
No, Jen said no blow my mind. I changed that. I said heart blossoming. Your mind cannot
Heart
be blown away.
blossoming. I love that.
Well, this is like oh maybe next time I need to journey to Avalon and see what's happening there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, interesting. Because you told me a few times Avalon already, and I did not even pay attention. I was like, I don't want to journey it again. But I know Avalon is Mary Magdalene, where Glastonbury, right?
Yeah, you're right. It is there. You can the site on Earth, but the access of that is sealed away, but we can still travel to there.
You know what I'm looking at?
Yeah.
I have the earth chakras that is laminated. So let me bring him to you.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. So look.
Hold on, let me spotlight you so I can see you bigger. How do I spotlight you? 1 second. Okay, better. Wow. Where did you get that? And what's that about? Can you explain it?
This is the earth chakras. When I was learning earth chakras, the earth 9 chakras. So this is from last year, Jen and Daisy, when we journeyed the priestess well.
Mm-hmm.
And then Mary Magdalene asked me to gift my moon blood to the earth.
Mm-hmm.
So I did that. And when I fell into the earth, right, I felt the heart pulsating, like boom, 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 boom. And I got really scared. And I was like, the earth got hard. I was like, is this my heart? I said, no, my heart is not that big, Sam. So I was like, underneath, I said, well, earth got hard. And I was like, I didn't know about chakras of the heart like they did the earth. Then I'm Googling, the earth got chakras. And I dive so deep to individual chakras and I love it. And that is where my grid would come in. Yeah, so I printed out and it's obviously that this is the chakras for human, right? See
yes,
that?
yes, I see that.
And it's all about that. And I was learning like what is the attribute, like earth. So let's say, in Australia, right, it's the 8 chakras. And the 8 chakras is the earth. And dimensional grounding connect to the earth's physical and ethereal dimensions. So its life form can leave balance in both. And for human, is earth knowledge, grounding. Grounding with earth knowledge is the communication with planet and all its life form. So that is the 8th chakras, which is Australia.
Wow. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense when you think about the blooming of the earth is like living breathing organism. And you see when it's flourish, it's showing on the surface. If it's showing on the surface, there must be a supporting core in the very center, and that is the heart. And when we connect with the electromagnetic field of the earth, we tap deep in with that connection. And how we awaken that is through our womb healing work.
Yes, 100%. So that is where I also tap into the womb healing work, the womb wisdom, after these 2. So it's all correlated. So yeah, so it's just amazing. So I printed this one out and laminated. So whenever I'm free, I'm just referring back again. So yeah, we do have we have beautiful ladies here. So we have Claudia and we have Antonite.
Yeah, let's see whether any one of them has any question. If not, we'll just carry on.
Hi, ladies. Yeah, I'm here just to observe and learn from you guys. I just love and admire you guys, and I want to hear what you got to say. So for now, I'll just listen, and if a question comes up, I'll let you know.
Oh, it's just free flow though. So
yeah,
we can just talk anything.
I just wanna say thank you and deep gratitude for all the morning meditation Claudia been holding, and it make a difference for all of us waking up.
Yes, it make a difference in my life, Claudia. Like honestly, sometimes 12 o'clock I'm still not sleeping, I'm listening, and then I sleep. Or sometimes I catch up in the morning. Like I wake up like quite early as well. So I just listening is very relaxing. I was like, wow, need this more, please. So yeah, thank you so much.
Of course.
Yeah. So what else do we want to talk? And then lady, do you have question to ask? Just any question. I mean, don't have to be my question though. So yeah. And I think that Daisy, I haven't even introduced myself yet.
Oh yeah, you want to introduce yourself?
I've been carrying on like nearly half an hour.
It's okay.
And I think that I would love to use this heart-to-heart connection session to really introduce who I am and honestly, it is very challenge for me to introduce myself because I have many faces. I have many faces and many hats as well. But truly, from the heart, is my name's Lilian and the creatrix for the Sacred Heart Valley, and is energetic download and listened and deep listening and surrender, and the soul come and find me and to connect to the valley. So that in valley, that's how the valley being, everybody just connected and co-creations and beautifully. So that is a little bit part of Sacred Heart Valley. So for me, my background, I reside in Sydney, Australia, and that is where part of the Lemuria as well. And also that my original background is from Malaysia, Borneo, and that is also part of the Lemuria. So I'm in the Lemuria area. I have a mission in Australia and bring it back to Borneo. And I'm the second generation in Malaysia, but prior to that, my ancestors is from China, so southern China. So I still calling myself Malaysian because I'm holding Malaysian passport still. But my kids, I had 3 kids and a husband. So 3 kids, 15 now, just celebrate birthday, both of them. 15, 13, and 3 years old. So I have all-rounder. So yeah. And yeah, I've been here 25 years in Australia. I came here for high school, and yeah, I met my husband in university, but not in here in Tasmania. So yeah, it's just built our family here. And when I had my 3rd babies, I had spiritual awakening. So there's a lot of stories from there, but basically return myself back to love, to self-love. Become like more awareness to my own body. Is not pushing, not like, really pushing to have something done, pushing for somebody else, somebody else's success. And like my body, like so dry, like empty cups. I remember that I was asked, how full is your cups? What cup? I don't have any cup. So I didn't even know what that really mean. And when one of the ladies said, just close your eyes and tune in. What is the water in the cup? Like how much? So I closed my eyes and I said a bit quiet, but I still a lot of mind chat. But I was like, okay, let's do something. So I was like, nothing. There's a cup, but it's empty. And I didn't know what emptiness mean. And she explained, I feel so bad about myself. I didn't look after myself. I have been looking after for other people. So yeah. So that is my spiritual awakening from there. What else I want to share? Oh yeah. So in the professional world, I was a executive assistant and or partnership with the chief for about 25 years. So I do all the like CIO, CEO, CFO, whatever you call it. So I have lots of industry background like finance, banking, medical research, insurance, medical insurance. I worked in a hospital before, all-rounder. So I know the industry inside out. And also real estate. Well, I didn't work in real estate because I know how they work, because my parents own a real estate company in Australia for probably 5 to 6 years. So yeah, all retired now. So yeah. So that is a little bit of myself in my professional world. So only 3 years spiritual awakening. This year is the 3rd year. So the first year was it's just like COVID time as well. So, I was like, wow, good timing. So I don't need to go out. So I was just every day at home doing a lot of inner work by meditations and journaling. That is all. And chanting. So Daisy, I chant the Kundalini chanting. I love it. And I was once really want to dive into Kundalini whole thing, like, those like the way, but I did not. It just, And I did not go into that path. I chant, and then I know that I have tears all the time come out. I sing so loud in the car when I drive to work, right? And the tears just keep on coming. I was like, I have no idea why this chanting is bringing me tears. And I knew that later on it's actually clearing all the traumas, all the whatever I feel self-worthless, everything is by my tears. The whole year. And the
Actually,
following year is initiated by my ancestors. I start seeing my ancestors, my grandparents, and they guide me to a priestess path. And that's how I met Daisy in a priestess world. For the whole year, or doing priestess for 13 months, I think,
13
or 12 months. 13
mystery.
moon.
Oh,
Yeah, 13 moon mystery school. I was like, oh my God, what have I done to myself? Every single month initiation, peel off, go back, work. And then, okay, done now. And then peel off again. So journey 13 goddesses, 13 divine mothers. I call them divine mothers. And that is reflecting of 13 of myself, 13 faces.
Just like the moon. Yeah.
Yes. Exactly like a moon. You go back and then go. I was like, when is it gonna stop? Sometimes you just lie on the bed. I was like, seriously, don't want to journey again. But you know what? You will still, like, for me, it's like I have built my devotion every single time that I walk every single day, like from last year. And even though until now, it's really truly devoted to walk again and again, even though it's a death every day. It's a death and rebirth every single day. So yeah, doing deeper work.
Yeah, it's so interesting. When I had my notion that I want to do the work, when I decided to join the stars, kind of like, once we
To
decided
join, how to join Priestess? But you haven't mentioned it. I'd love to hear it.
Oh, there's so many amazing vision experience. I just randomly listened to a podcast by Lilian, who's the
Me
founder
too.
of the
Me too.
Present Temple. And on her website, she has a quiz and asking what type you are. I remember I was like something about erotica. I forgot.
Aesthetic.
Oh, ecstatic. You're right.
Yeah, aesthetic. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm the grandmother.
Yeah, and then I remember just looking at the picture, the question that she listed for me to answer it. My body started like kind of like orgasmic. My whole body started trembling and shaking just looking at the questionnaire. And I was like, oh, this is something really interesting. But I still didn't make up my mind to sign up. I need to save money and I don't have enough funding. And then the very next day, actually it was before that, she showed up in my dream. Oh, this is something very interesting when we talk about the extraterrestrial being, like some of the extraterrestrial being, when you do see them, it feels so real. The skull is elongated. That being of her has an elongated skull, but the way how she's descended to me in my dream is like I kind of like see how it's running, how the energy mechanic work on Earth. I start seeing like animal chasing after each other, like the bigger cat chasing after smaller cat chasing after smaller animal, one after the other in a circle. Let me think. Counterclockwise circle, running in circle. This circle bringing in certain momentum of energy, and the energy just descending on Earth at the center of the circle. When it's descend, I see a lot of bird like carrying this energy downward. And then when the bird like disappear, like flying away, that's her. The bird just bring her down to Earth.
Wow.
And she showed up right in front of me. I said, I want to learn how to travel like you. And she said, on Earth, human travel with time, through time. It's like time is a vehicle, how we travel. it was so remarkable. I remember I look at her face clearly. That's Elaine Kalila, and her head is elongated, and her whole body is like dressed in white color. Oh, you know, like in Egyptian, like sometimes we see those they have,
Yeah. The head, yes.
yeah,
Like all the way up, yep.
it's like
Wow.
covered up. It's kind of
Mm.
like that with a tall white head.
Mm.
Well, that's another thing. The ancient Egyptians, there's a saying that they are also they have the tall like
Elongated.
yeah, the
Mm.
similar way with her. When I saw her, I took a closer look at her. I said, have I met you before? And she said, do you remember the kiss? So I'll tell you the story of the kiss. When about a year ago, before I had the dream, wait, is it a year? I forgot how long. I was still in the Navy. I bought a sculpture, and that's Hecate. And you know Hecate.
Hecate. I love Hecate. So.
Hecate is the goddess of the crossroad and the goddess
Crossroad.
of the heaven, the ocean, the land.
Yes.
It's a very powerful energy.
And got a golden key.
Oh, she does. I forgot about the
She
key.
does at the crossroad. When you meet at the crossroad, she said, which key do you want to go? Which is which road? So when you follow the road, right, you will give you the key and go to open the door.
Wow.
That's your path.
Wow. Is that the key also the ankh in the Egyptian ankh, that kind of key, the shape?
Well, it depends. It different keys. So whatever you see, there's no set key. So what is the structure of the key? And that is the key for your mission or your decision or whatever. So yeah.
That's so cool. Yeah, because I saw the symbol of key many times in vision and dream too. So yeah, so after I bought the Hecate statue, and during night I fall asleep, and then I saw this entity, but she looked kind of like someone who I know in middle school. I think the girl probably her higher self, that's her higher self, come to me, and it's purple color. It's like a violet flame, that kind of lilac color. And think about the soft balmy energy, and she kissed my nose, the tip of my nose. Imagine that color, that sensation just melting, just like like through my whole body, just like one kiss, my whole body just melted into oneness. Like you take
what's that feeling?
It's like you take inhalation of the sky, or the sky inhale you, just like that one kiss, or the deep ocean, just like wow, just like your whole body just melting into that color. Or like think about a chocolate mousse. What's it?
Chocolate again.
Yeah, what's that called? Fondue. Yeah, chocolate fondue.
Yes, fondue. Yeah. Oh yeah, the fondue coming down. Yes.
Or you just imagine
marshmallow. Fondue.
I don't.
Strawberry.
I don't really know how to describe, but it's just so dreamy. Think about someone's kiss can be that powerful. You just completely surrender. You just diving deep. You're not doing anything, but your whole body just melting.
So she asked that, can you remember the kiss?
Yeah, she said, do you remember the kiss?
Yeah.
But
what is the related with that dream and this one?
That's her. Like couple years ago, like she's the one who gave me the kiss.
Oh, and then you go straight. Then you go. Is that what you said? Oh my God, I have to join program. Is that the decision there?
When I wake up and I got an email from them, and they said there's a scholarship program I can apply. I was like, okay, now it resolved. It's like a sign.
Yeah, because when I saw the program, just like you, I actually listened to Flora way first because I love the song that she played. And then I was like, hang on, she got into this interview with Elaine Kalila. I was listening back because driving can listen all of them. I was like, who is this lady? Is that for me like really drawn to her? So I was checking at the night. And I did a quiz. So I'm compassion. The aesthetic is the last one. So compassion. So that is my first year of that. So that's why I met Kuan Yin before the whole before priestess world. So Goddess Kuan Yin came to me first. I was like, of course, compassion, right? And I look at the program. I was like, oh, this is like a bit pricey. So I was leaving it, and I have a dream as well. Like I'm the person that have no dream. Like honestly, I'm not. I don't have a lot of dream. So I dreamt about her, and I walk. It looked like I walked inside the temple. I saw her at the altar. She's waiting there. She wear white. So I walked in. The whole temple is white. I walked in, and she looked at me, and she like greet me and bring me on the throne where the chair is, like the big chair, like a king chair or queen chair. She sat there with me. And I looked at her. I said, I know you. And then that dream just like my dream is very short. There's no beginning, no end. It's always my dream like that. And also that there's a free some of the free video as well on the website. The first time when I saw her on the screen, she had white peacock at the back of her. The whole free video, like so many series, right? White peacock. And I shared that with her in the discovery call. And when our journey finished, the princess program, which is December last year, the closing ceremony, that peacock come back.
So you're seeing her physical body as peacock, or
she was just there, on the screen, right? The peacock at the back, and I saw the fin up, the fan, the fan that goes up. And I was like, I seen her in the beginning, I seen her at the end, completion.
Yeah,
I was like, wow, very powerful. So yeah.
Does it kind of look like what's behind you? White peacock.
This is my seraphim wing. No.
That's different.
You know the real peacock like this?
Oh yeah.
The real peacock is white color.
Yes, okay.
It's not green. It's not color, it's white. It's just open like this.
Peacock symbol related to the mother wisdom, and there's a different
white color. It's a white. It's very angelic, like feel like very royal feeling.
Yeah, that's the ray that you're working with. That's the lineage you're working with. I saw many times of you. Remember you dressed in white.
I always have white in my journey. It's always white and gold.
Yeah. There's a lot of the mother lineage, and there's different color. Like we talk about different color rose lineage.
Yeah, the ray. Yeah, we're talking about ray. Remember August, the ray and the sounds and the tones. This is what I'm getting. It's like we need to put some events about the sounds. That's why we have light language coming, the Meridian, and just play, enjoy, and laugh.
Oh yeah, actually, Claudia mentioned about sometime we can do a chanting, right? Maybe we can do some chanting.
Claudia, do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, so I love to do chanting, especially Om chanting. I also do Om Namo Narayana, but the Om chanting, it's so like unifying. It's just for everything. And I used to go to these live sessions before COVID where we used to do 45 minutes of nonstop Om chanting. Like the goal of the group was make sure the Om is never stopped. So you kind of heard someone go down on the Om and then you started Om. But I mean, it can be done any kind of way. But I know when I went, it was very soon after that I had my first vision with my guides. I could see them, I could talk to them, I could feel their love. They actually came in and spoke through my body. I was in the third person seeing it. I mean, it was very amazing. So I do give credit to the Om chanting for just kind of helping me to lift up high enough so that I could have that experience. And so yeah, whenever anybody wants to plan it or do it, I would love to do Om chanting, even if it's 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever. I've done it on Zoom as well, and what we used to do in that particular way, there was a specific way they would do it, but one of the things I took away from it was you can use the energy of the Om chanting coming in to lift you up, but you can also dedicate it to someone else. So when you're doing that Om chanting, you can send that, intend it for someone else, like visualize that person, sending them that, like you're kind of like devoting that Om chanting to that person for them to heal or just whatever issue they're going through, to assist them, to send in that energy. And I love doing it. I felt great afterwards. I mean, and one of my main teachers, Raven Shambhala, she says that chanting Om clears the space. It's a very clearing mantra. So, because I specialize in clearing energy. So she says that's one of the ways to do it. Chant Om, and it's a way to clear. So yeah, and I'm also interested in learning how to do light language. I've never done it, so please, I would love to learn. I'm sure it'll come in, but I've never done it, and I was just left fascinated and blown away when you guys did it, because I could see it. I could see the activations. I could see where each one of you, when you did it, one was coming in waves, one was coming in bursts of light. I mean, every one of you, I could feel it and see it differently. And that was really cool. So yeah.
You're gonna be loving our next one is aqua being, and then mermaid and dolphin, all of that, because I can hear the dolphin. So that is so. I know that we're gonna be explaining, but just because we're here, so I'm gonna be explaining to you how do we. Have you been to the light language? Any of that on any of the circle? No. So how do we play? Is obviously Catherine will be the host, be the co-host on the day. But how do we play is basically just fun. So bring a notepad with you, and also any color pencil that you wanted to just bring all around you, whatever you feel cool with that, and just gonna be drawing. So what we do is, I haven't actually speaking to Catherine how this run, but we have the common understanding. Normally, well, this is normal me. Sometimes I've been a bit controlled as well, but I have been letting go a lot. Number one, we do this. Number two, we do this. But at the end, nothing done. We do different things. Because when we bounce each other's, when we talk, just like, for example, like Daisy would be talking, like, let's say I start with me, right? Like I'll be said that, okay, now what we do is we're going to be talking light language to each other's as communication. So we pair together, like Daisy, Lilian, and then and you with the internet as well. So we will be pairing, so we spotlight too, and then we talk. It really like a communication. So yes, in the beginning when you haven't tried, you're like, I don't want it, I'm going mute. No, for me, everyone are mute, and everyone show your face. That is how you play, because you're bouncing the energies. Because if you don't open up your screen, right, the connection is not there. It's definitely connection not there. And if you like me, if you mute, you're stopping your own voice. This is how I see it. When you open up, you feel like the flow, like it's just non-stop. It's really like aesthetic and fun and joy. That's how it plays. So when I talk, other people at the background, like let's say we have 5 people at the background on the top of the Zoom, right? And then 2 of you, they will bounce. Oh, this is what I received. Oh, this is what I received. Oh, I see that too. And it's just like that. And you know what? 2-3 hours gone. Just like that. And it's really fun. And some people started to draw. Some people started to chant. Or some people started to like drum. Boom, 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 boom. It just comes in flow. There's no rules. And then when we finish, right, I was like, okay, next, this is what we do. We're going to be drawing. How do we draw? You talk your light language, whatever. It's a soul language, whether you got it or not. And this is a piece of things that you will. Am I saying that right? Oh my God, my voice, I don't want to come out. It will be weird. That is the time you do your work.
Okay.
Be courageous. Even the do it. It will change. When you say it out loud, because you say out loud means that you are making the change. Your neural path, you build the new path.
Okay.
Your brain will stop you. So your brain is the history. The brain said that You never talk about this before. You're not doing it, not feeling safe, all of that. But when you actually do it, the more you do it, the more that you have that neural path, new way. And the other brain will say, this is the new way. I want to explore, go.
Okay.
And that's a breakthrough. So when you have the breakthrough, you go straight away. So you will be doodling. When you talk yourself doodling, again, another layer, right? I don't know why I'm drawing. It's like so weird. I don't want to show people and all of that. But when you present it, and then when you present, you speak, it's different than what you draw. So when you present, when you speak, right? Daisy said that, oh my God, I see the big golden circle, all of that activated. Everybody activated. So yeah. And then another one maybe seeing it, the same thing. Or it's like whatever. I remember that first one, I see myself standing on the mountain. And then my dress, I'm in the Tibet. I said, I'm in Tibet. And they said, I'm in the Himalayan mountain. I said, we're all on the mountain. There's high vibes. You receive that. So everybody received some sort of like activation.
Awesome. That sounds like a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's how we play.
Awesome. Yeah, I'll definitely be there. When is the next one?
So next one is I can't remember. I think
that's okay.
The one that is Aqua Being is on the 1st of August, which is your 1st of August. So the Lemurian one is first. So the Lemurian one is I hosting that. So it's gonna be really fun in there. So everybody get to share their own Lemurian experience. If they don't have that past life experience, it is okay. So what is you feel it? Because with the Lemurian, it's a swirling feeling. It's like I need to be there, but what is it? So that is the feeling that you pick it up. So we're all sharing our own experience, stories, and the code to share. So this is our story is the code, it's the energy code that we're sharing. So it's going to be all planted, seating in that gathering. And all the drawings as well, and all the light language, we're going to be all in that. So it's going to be very powerful.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Along those lines, like you're saying, you present your drawing and other people get activated. That's amazing. That's pretty cool. I've never seen that, but I know that I received a message from my guides that when I observe, drawings like a pyramid or a yantra, all of these sacred geometry symbols, they explain to me that sound and light travel together. And when I observe it, when I look at a yantra or a Merkaba or Metatron's cube, the vibration sound coming off of it is so high my ear can't identify it. But that vibration is lifting me up as I attune to it. So it's attuning not to just the light of the drawing, but the sound that is not audible to our ear is that attunement to that sacred geometry is uplifting. So, yeah. So I look forward to playing around with drawing because I got that information, but I've never played with drawing for activation. So that sounds like a lot of fun.
Yes, a lot of fun. I can relate what you just said though. I remember that when I first had my light language activated, it's not by sound. Mine is by seeing, like seeing by my real eye. Just like when you said, when you come, it's a high vibes. So it's actually come from my oracle cards. So I flick oracle card. It's the 3 cards. It's my new card. And I was putting my baby to sleep. Have no intention to play or anything. I just like, and then poo, poo, poo. And then, right? And it goes bing, bing, bing.
Wow.
3 code. I was like, oh, what is this? And they go ding, 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 like that, ding, 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 like gold color. And I was like, okay, I have a journal with me. I was drawing. After drawing, they all come down. I was like, what is this oracle card? And I flick 55 of them, 44 or 55, I can't remember now. And I pull out everything that is resonate to me, 11 cards.
Wow.
and they all bing, 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 all the codes come out.
Wow.
And I draw every single one, and I still got it, and I don't know why that means. So yeah, but that is okay. People come. I think 2 days ago, I still open up and see that 11 code. I still know.
Wow.
Actually, you know what? They say I might ask Jen. So that 11 light code is all golden
Wow.
color. They go like this, go up, like the card, right? I see they go up.
It's
up.
it's
I'm
like you
this
got a
one.
pop-up book, but on a card.
Yeah, it's actually pop out. And the thing is, I showed one of my soul sisters that card, inside that card itself, is encoded by the light. I was like, oh, okay. And I luckily, oh yeah, they got light there. Like I wasn't aware of all of these like beginning, right? And I took this all learning. I was like, oh yeah, all the cards is encoded, light encoded. And the card is Priestess card. Priestess
Wow.
of the Light. That's the card name. The deck
Sisters of
name.
the Light, that's the card deck. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, is encoded. And they have geometry inside, like behind the card, and it's encoded by light. It's very powerful one.
Nice.
So yeah, I love that card deck. Yeah. So I see first, and then I went to Sacred Side, and I see them again. It's the same. I was using the same card. I was like, not sure whether that is real, right? And I I took that 11 card, I put it straight, and they're still ding, 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 still up. I was like, this is so beautiful. And then after a while, this is on the same day, my light language being activated. So I felt that I was sitting on the ground like a Gaia, and I felt Kundalini activated.
Wow.
Very subtle. And I was sitting, I would go, like, I feel like something want to push out from here. So I was like, nobody else, like, and then I started to speak different language. And I was like, stop. And I recorded, and I sent it to somebody that is know how to encode or recognize the light language. They said your light language is Lemuria. Lemuria? Oh, okay. So that's how I journey and went to past life Lemuria the next day as well, which is at the sacred site straight away. That's how I journey past life. It's all like being planned. Seems like being planned, but I have no idea. So yeah, I've been pushed or guided, nudges, go to the sacred site, go to the sacred site. I haven't been there for a long time. Why am I going to go there? So I went. I brought my tool. I said, bring crystal. I said, which one of you want to come? And I hear this one. Okay, I took. And then I sat at the sacred site. I was like, so what am I going to do? And I close my eyes, just meditate. And straight away, zoom, go downwards. And I journey back to Lemuria that side. Lemuria and Atlantis on the same day. And guess what? I had that awakening. I had the whole month off. A lot. I had the whole month off. I was like crying. And then like, what? And all of that, right? Like I was diving into Lemuria very deeply. Yeah, that is my Lemuria stories. Obviously more. But I'll leave that to the gathering and talk about it. But it's including that light language together. Yeah.
That's so powerful. Such an amazing story.
Thank you.
Lilian, I
yes.
was going to say the last time I was in a group with everyone and everyone was doing the light language, I just burst into tears crying, and I could not stop crying. And honestly, just hearing your voice and hearing you talk about it, it just makes me want to cry. I don't know why. It's not a sad cry or it's a happy cry. I don't know if it's almost like lifting something off of me, or maybe like something might be bothering me. Like I've had a great day today, but it's like it's something that I don't know if it's your voice or I don't know what it is, but it just like tears me up. Like I'm sitting here, like I wish we were all like in a room, like actually sitting together. Like it's something about your voice. And when you speak light language, can you please do it tonight, please? it just makes me cry. It's like it lifts something off of me. I don't know if it's
I
something like it
understand the
goes
feeling.
deep or what it is, but it's just like whatever it is, it just pulls it right up out of me every time.
So thank you so much. It's actually touched my heart. I get tender quite easily as well. So I know that feeling. And now you say I wanted to burst the tears myself. Let me get myself. Yeah, so what you're feeling into, Antonia, is, and you started to remember yourself to come back home. That is the home feeling. That is the nurturing feeling. And that is the Divine Mother's feeling as well. And that is the pure love that you experience that. Is that resonate?
Yes, it does. I'm like, why do I get emotional when I hear her voice? And I noticed it the last time. And then like I've been in a couple of sessions with you. And then when you spoke the light language along with the other ladies, I just burst out into tears. But then as you're talking and as you're telling your story, I'm like, it's something about her voice. And I'm like, she just brings this, I don't know, whatever. Like I said, it's like it's just coming up out of me. It's just being drawn, like pulled out of me, like, let it out. It's okay. It's okay to cry. Release, let it off of you, get it out. And I'm like, and I noticed it before, but as you're talking, and I was being really quiet, and then you had said you said something like when you're doing the light language, it's best for everyone to turn on their cameras so that we can share. And then I was laying down and I was like, let me sit up. And then I didn't want to turn on the light, but I'm like, I'm going to turn on my camera and the mic. Because you were like, I said, but I'm receiving something and nothing's on. And I'm like, whatever this lady is just like super powerful, because she draws out whatever, I don't know. It's like something is stuck, and it's like, you got to let all of this out. And I just start crying when I hear you start talking.
I'm gonna do two things today. Like, I truly receive from you. And I know that there's a couple of the conscious leaders have reached out to me to say the similar things. And I have no ideas I have that frequency, to be honest. And only, I'm just looking at my, I'm gonna show you this, just hang on, so I can talk. This is the codex of the Sacred Heart Valley that I receive. It's the energetic download. And when I received that energetic download, I was in a coffee shop, and I have to go to the coffee boy, the boy, which is a little boy. So, can I have a pen? Hurry up, I want a pen, because just in case the ideas flow in and flow out. So lucky in the coffee shop, the napkin, this is the napkin. It's thick enough for me to draw. And this is a one-hand finish drawing. I did not correct it. It's just one hand. It just draw and draw and draw, all of that. I was like, that's it. And I was like, what is this? And I knew that this is all conscious leaders, the community. And this is a DNA strain. And I thought that it's a gate to enter the valley. But to be able to study it more, there's more coming out. More every day I'm looking at this, more things coming as well. I have 8 diamond that is anchored. I have 8 conscious leaders. They come and see me, come and meet me, and they become one. And I already, when I look at these, I saw a blue beaming light. They go ding, ding, ding. I was like, they're coming. They're on their way. So these.
Beautiful. Is there
And when I
8
received,
circles?
yes. So obviously that I was trying to draw like circle and circle. I was like, circle, okay, 4, 4. And then more circle, okay, more. And then you come and be in this is the seed of life. Well, see, I'm seeding.
Yeah. Saint Germain also talks about the 8 cell of perfection and to meditate on that. So when I saw it, I heard 8 cell of perfection. I'm reading on that. I'll share more as I learn more, but yeah, that's a channeling from the Ascended Masters, the 8 cell of perfection. And I heard it when you brought it up.
Oh wow. Remember 8, Daisy? Infinite number.
Yeah,
We
and
were talking
also,
about infinite.
oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, so yeah, we were talking about infinite, like we're gonna do a circle, infinite circle.
Yeah.
That was our next circle, all about 8 and infinite. So watch out, it's coming in August.
On the Lionsgate
Not August.
888.
The Lions go 8, 8.
Mhm.
So yeah.
And
So
I love
this was downloaded and it happened very quickly. All on board. I have like, can see the empty box. I have no idea what is that empty. What is it? I was like, you know what? I just leave it. They will come. So all join up very, very quickly.
That's
And
so cool.
I am very grateful of all of this and to be able to see conscious leaders really looking after and taking care of their community members and their circles and gathering. They are learning. We're all learning. I'm learning from them every day, like every single day. So yeah, so it's just really beautiful in a way that it's a co-creating. And I know that when that is so exciting, amazing that when I receive that, when I finish drawing on my napkin, and I see something on the left side, I see anchor. It go, it's the anchor, like no anchor. It dropped to Kauai, where the river, the ocean in Hawaii, Kauai, and it go hook anchored down there. I was like, oh, it's already anchored. I thought I need to do something to anchor it. I hear it. I was like, Kauai. Like I've never been to Kauai. I've been to Hawaii. I was like, why Kauai? So I do research. I was like, oh, of course, right? Like I was like, wow. So it is done. Is community is not even happened. It is done. So yeah. And I was like so grateful. This is a co-creation with source energy, with universe. So yeah. So Daisy is one of the first to join. I was like, we connect again. But we never connect last year because we're so busy doing our initiation. So yeah. Yeah. So that is one of that things that I wanted to share with you. And from there, just like Anton talking about what is really Sacred Heart Valley, it is to bringing people back home, bring the children back home. As simple as that. And it is time to remember who you really are. As simple as that.
So much.
Yeah. So I said that there's 2 things I wanted to share. Is I feel cool now because when you say, I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna do this. Is first of all, is the light language, and light language, and also that something very new. Been practicing in the field. I'm gonna sing. I'm not singing any song, but I'm gonna sing as what my soul sings. And the first time on public like streaming, how many like 10 channels see? I was like, oh my goodness, I usually want to do this. But I feel called to be really courageous to put my sound out there. And I know that it's a medicine. Okay. I'm just going to do the light language first. Inaisi kiana, marasiki kiana, itaina, ikirana, isisisiana, marakanai xikiana, irakana, itana, ikiana, marasanai yakana, ikiana, urakana, sisisisi yakana, ikiana, iyana, murakana, sisiana. Yakana, siya, merakara, sisiana kia, ikiana, uraka, uraka, muraka saya. Thank you.
Thank you, Lilian. I saw the earth is shaping, kind of like you know, when you think about the ripple, you can see the ripple form in the wind, in the water, the same way how the earth transform and shape, reshape. And then I saw kind of like the center of your drawing. There's a structure, like the earth embracing that structure. And in the very center of that structure, there's a round circle, kind of like the way how you see of the Atlantis. They have the center village, kind of like round circle. Yeah. In the round circle, there are a lot of kids playing. Maybe
future children, future babies.
Oh yeah. And it's not like the structure is not raising up, it's actually going down, like in a terrain, kind of like you know, when we think about amphitheater, and it's actually center is going downward, how the structure shape. It's very interesting, beautiful, green, very nice feeling.
Thank you, Lilian. My ears were ringing so loud, like it's like high vibration, ring. And then I could see a golden line just above my head, like half a circle. And then I heard a voice, your chariot is golden. So I remembered the Merkaba and I could see it golden. And then I just became aware of the ringing getting so loud, but just a lot of golden energy in like a half an arch over my head. Just a lot of activating and like a golden net over the top half of my body, just activating this golden energy over me. So it was really, really cool. Amazing. Thank you, Lilian.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Lillian. I felt a burst of energy. Actually, if I just sit really still right now, I can still feel it. I feel like a pulsating feeling. It's like a boom, boom, like it's starting from my feet and it's coming all the way up to my knees. I can feel it like, let's see. I can feel it like in my head. It's just a boom, 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 a strong pulsating feeling. Like energy is just running through my body. That's what it feels like. Just energy running through my body. I was sitting here with my eyes closed and it almost feels like I'm swaying. Like you know how when you're in water and you're just kind of going with the wave of the water, the floating, when you're floating. That's how I feel. Like just a burst of energy is running through me.
Mm. Beautiful. Thank you for sharing all of that.
Antoinette, I'm remembering that when we went to the vortex, Antoinette, we all felt dizzy.
That's how I feel. Like really, I feel kind of shaky-ish and kind of like I feel like if I stand up, my legs are gonna be like noodles. Like I was sitting here and I felt it like at first it started in my feet and then it started moving up and up and up and up. Like I was telling Claudia not too long ago, I started going to the beach and I started taking my shoes off so that I can do some grounding. And I can feel it. I've never did that before. And I stepped on that grass and I don't know how to even describe it to you guys. It just felt so good. And then I was telling her that after I did that a few times, then I finally got to go and I wanted to touch a tree. I've never, I've never did those things before. I've never did that. I just never did it. I don't know why. And I finally got a chance to hug a tree and I talked to the tree. And I want to go back and experience that again because I just was so excited to just touch a tree and hug a tree that I didn't stand there long enough to see if I would get any, if I could hear the tree. So I want to do that again. But I was telling Claudia one day, I was like, now all of a sudden I feel like a little goofy kid and like, I want to like roll down a hill of grass. Like things that are going on in my head these days. It's just so funny. But yeah, that's what it felt like when I took off my shoes at the beach and I can feel I never even knew like you can feel that energy coming from the ground like that, from the earth like that. I never knew that until I experienced that. Like we take a lot of things for granted every day. And that was like to really take time and actually feel the earth, to feel Mother Earth and to just touch the grass and I started talking to the squirrels and to the birds, and it felt really good. And I just feel like, I wish that everyone could experience something like that. We take a lot of people, not everybody, but a lot of people don't take time to actually like look up in the sky, watch the sunset, watch the sunrise. Just take a look around and just enjoy just nature, enjoy life, just smile, let it out, scream, cry, and that's how I've been feeling lately. Like I'm really glad that, I'm here with you all, and really grateful that I've met some really, really wonderful people that are really like opening my eyes to a lot of new wonderful things, and I appreciate that.
Thank you, Antoinette,
Thank you.
for your
Thank
voice, your share. And I know that when I join the circles, you always, like you present. I know that you're present, but I never see your face before. But I saw your face last time.
I
Now,
know,
do the reading. You were in the reading. You were in Kyle's reading. I remember. I said, "Oh, this is how she looked."
Oh yeah.
She was the superwoman in Kyle's reading.
Yes, I love that. That was an
Yeah. So I was like,
amazing.
so yeah. So it's so grateful that you're here today to receive me. Yes. And I know that I'm talking about I wanted to sing. All right, I will sing. I definitely will sing, but it's not something that is it's something that new. I only explored 2 days ago. Okay, so be gentle with me. Only 2 days ago. So 2 days ago, what happened was, I journeyed and I found out that I'm part of the Seraphim family. So I have six wings, which is 3 sets. So this is how it look like. So from there, I received like gift and wisdom, and I tried. It's just like the voice been activated as well. And when I said the voice being activated, it means that it's a soul voice. They want to come out. They wanted to sing. They wanted to hum. So initially, I was trying myself. Like I wanted to do. Those Lemurian, a lot of Lemurian sisters, they know how to sing. And I said, I want to do that too, but nothing come out. Nothing came out. I was like, well, this is myself. This is my essence. I'm just going to be my own. But the last 2 days I've been practicing. But again, when I practice, I have the music on. But with the music, I'm so in tune with the music that is landed on my Spotify. It's just random. And I just started to pick up the singing from that side. So nothing about the wording singing, but it's humming, whatever they call. And I was in the field today, like in the park, big field. I sing in the car, I sing at home. I was like, something is missing. I need bigger space. So I went to the field and I was just singing. And I love it. I listened back. I was like, wow, is this my voice? But I was very skeptical about my voice. I was like, nah, your voice is not nice. I was like, so, talking about myself, like bad talk about myself. I was like, cancel, delete. No, you're not saying that anymore. Whatever that you speak, whatever people receive, irrelevant people will receive you. Not everybody. You don't serve anyone. Not everybody. So yeah. So today, I would like to take this opportunity show about the voice that I practice. So Daisy, do you have that song Reborn? In the the
Yes.
first songs that
Yes.
So if you can tune down a little, do you want me to can you give me the co-host so that I can manage
did.
myself?
Yeah, you can share on the background music.
Yeah. Oh, a bit nervous. Something new, but I am ready. I'm just gonna pull out my Spotify.
When Antoinette was sharing her experience on beach, I felt like I see beautiful landscape. I see kind of like this shape, And I think her Merkaba body, she's connecting. I mean, this is one way how we communicate, because every time when I see this, I know that's a Merkaba body. And it's very beautiful. It's like two of the shape, one smaller, one inside, kind of like some kind of diamond. It's very clear. And also I saw the rainbow color. So it's like unlike regular rainbow, you see the red at the bottom, and like green and blue, like that way. It's reversed. I don't know why, but I just see the red and yellow and green, blue, and so and indigo. So like I was like, oh, she's maybe awakening her rainbow body. And also see clear water, which is so beautiful, and different landscape. So it's kind of like maybe she's connecting with her body wisdom. You suddenly can connect with all the landscape on earth. It was so beautiful. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay. Is everybody ready? I need to get it. I want to get it done there.
We're ready, Lilian.
We're ready.
We know it's going to be
Oh.
powerful.
Well, I'm honestly, to be honest, because I normally sing for myself and not sing for everybody. But today I'm gonna break that. Okay, I'm gonna break that. Yes, gonna break that. All right. Let me drink water. And this is more like it's like an angelic voice in a way that singing, toning. It's not a singing a song. No more description. You just receive. You just receive. Okay. Is it too loud? It's good.
It's
Is
good.
it too loud?
It's good.
Okay, let me start again. Okay, good. Let me start again.
There we go.
Sorry? Very loud? Can you tune down if it's too loud, okay? Because I need to hear it so I can tune myself.
No, I
You
can barely hear it, so it's fine with me.
Oh, really?
yeah,
Then I
you
can.
can make it louder if you want.
Okay, great. Great, thank you. So if too loud, if you can tune down as well, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm like shaking. All right, cool.
Yay.
It's so beautiful.
I don't
I
have a lighter, but this is like it. Go ahead, Daisy. Sorry.
it's okay. I can't help. I have to sing with you, and then I felt like we are flying together. Yeah, big wings. And I
Yeah,
cannot
so
see
up,
this shape.
up, up, go up, then activated the seraphim wing. So
Mhm.
sitting down singing is pretty hard. I have to stand up. Normally I stand up like really loud. It'll feel like really hard sitting here, but I manage.
Oh, this is how we practice levitating through singing. We should do it together sometime more in the future.
Yay.
Oh my goodness, I love it
I
because
love
I love
it.
the song. The song bring it up high, so I can. Like I need to find more songs, of course. So I love to hear what you guys hearing and all of that. I'm just so excited.
So what I saw as soon as you started, and I heard your voice, when I could hear your voice, then there was the activation. And I just saw myself literally like, you know how there's a diving board when people dive? Well, I saw myself go up from a diving board, like way above, and just shoot up so high. And I know it's me, and I'm in this blue energy, like my astral form, but it's in blue color. And it's just going up and up. It's just going higher. And then I could see some huge golden and brown beings. They look like giants on earth, and they're watching me go up. And it felt like those are ancestors, but they're holding up these trays like, they're watching me, they're supporting me, you know, they're witnessing my growth. And then I heard a voice come in, just keep going up, keep going up. And I kept going up, and I got so much tingles in my head. I had to scratch. I still feel it a little bit, but I was like, oh my God, through my scalp and my right arm. It was just very tingling, very activating. And then I saw like traveling through different dimensions, and I saw a vision I've seen before, but it just represented like, meditating with the gods, meditating with, reaching that level, get to heaven, meditate with the God energy. So it was literally catapulting. Like I saw myself jump off of a diving board and just shooting up and up. And then they said, just keep going up. I was like, okay, let's keep going up. So that was beautiful. I knew it was going to be powerful. Thank you so much for sharing.
Oh, thank you so much for receiving. Mm.
I can't wait until I can get those visuals that you all get. Oh my God. I sit here and like, I want to see these. I want to see these. But I feel like in due time, I feel like I'm gonna be getting there soon. I've gotten visuals before, but they're like very like it comes and goes really quick, comes and goes. And I used to get a lot of visuals of people, and Claudia explained to me one time a long time ago what that was, because I was like seeing a lot of people and they were praising and dancing, and she explained to me that those were ancestors just praising and dancing, and I want to see those visuals like that. I want to see things, but I'm grateful to get the feelings that I have. Like I feel a lot of, like I said, I had a great day, but I'm feeling like really energetic right now. Like, I know that I'm not going to go jogging, but I mean, that's how I feel, like a burst of energy. I know I'm not going to run out of here right now, but that's how I feel. I'm receiving a lot of energy. Like, I can feel it running all through me. And when Daisy said it feels like we're levitating, that's kind of like how I just feel really uplifted. I just really feel really uplifted. Like, it almost like when I close my eyes, it's like I can feel, I don't know, it does feel like I'm floating. I just feel up, really uplifted. Like, I know I'm here, but I just feel really uplifted. I feel all of the energy coming through. I really feel it. But I can't wait until I can get those visuals that everybody sees. I'm waiting for that moment.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Lilian. You just give me so much ideas that would really help me to open up, speak light language by listening and also singing. Yeah. Yeah, that's so
So
beautiful.
good. So excited. So it's something new that I'm willing. I had breakthrough for that, and it will be more. And I already started to I have the podcast as well already done, like 2 recording, so I could post it on the group as well. So this morning I feel a little bit of heart tender, so it's the soul voice coming out, just a humming sound that everybody will receive different way, but somehow people will know in a way that how I feel as well, especially the soul voice. So yeah, but this is a lot bigger because I have the feeling of celebration. That's what you feel, huh? So that is the celebration in a way that is a high energy. It brings you back to source. And the song is reborn. So yeah.
Help us remember who we truly are.
Yeah. So beautiful. Oh, I love this heart-to-heart connection, Daisy. I can do more. We do this, like we do have a feedback, isn't it? We have a feedback for someone that do a replay for heart-to-heart, and we didn't even, like, it's just like Daisy and I, we have a normal chat. I said, Lilian, let's stream. I said, Daisy, everything you want is to stream and stream. And you know what? I said, okay, stream. And then somehow we just talk, and then somehow people pick it up. And also it said that, oh, it's really that they wanted to hear more. They wanted more to heart to heart. I was like, let's do it. So no agenda. Like today, no agenda at all. But even though we had, right, Daisy, like, you're gonna introduce myself at the end, we didn't. We did in the middle. But I think that it is important that people get to know who all of us is, because we do a lot of circle, and I did emphasize the conscious leaders that you need to introduce yourself. Sometimes we are so excited to do that, and then we forgot to who we are to introduce ourselves. So yeah, so that is sort of like a not routine, but it's sort of like things that we need to do because people need to know who are you. So yeah, it's sort of like a branding for yourself as well, that people will know. So yeah. Thank you so much for receiving today, and have a heart-to-heart connection with me and to my true soul voice, and with my seraphim self. And my seraphim self is called Phina, Phina. So that's my name, Phina. So you guys are the first person who I share the stories. So I haven't really shared the story. It's only very new. I'm trying to like integrate still. But it's just so beautiful. It just wanted to come out. Thank you so much. Thank you,
We're so
Daisy.
grateful that you shared.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you for sharing. That was powerful.
And thank you, Claudia, and thank you, Antonite, for participation. And I feel so much heart opening and just feel so home with you guys. with all you. I love you guys so much. Thank you.
Right. I love it. So yeah, we're gonna be bringing it to the closure, right? The completion. Daisy, do you have anything to share to close that?
There's something when Claudia was mentioning about the gold, yellow, and the brown. I saw that too. It actually, my vision started seeing a giant butterfly with that color. The background is yellow and the dots is brown. I don't know whether this relate, but yeah, just something extra on the side. And I feel
Thank you
like
for sharing that.
thank you. And thank you for sharing that vision of you shooting out. That's
Yeah.
beautiful. Yeah. Wait, that's something we were talking about levitation earlier, right? Lilian, like
Yeah, that's right.
this way.
So it happened. So
Yeah, it
Yeah.
just happened.
It's amazing, you know, just to receive that. I'm so grateful for receiving and for being here. Thank you so much for your time and your intention and your energy. Thank you, Lillian. Thank you, Daisy. Thank you, Antoinette. I'm so grateful to have shared
Yeah.
space and time with you.
So I will see you guys in the Lemurian gathering or the Aqua being light language.
Yeah,
Or
absolutely.
tomorrow morning in our meditation circle.
Oh yeah,
That's right.
of course.
That's right.
Alrighty. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
everybody. Have a good night. Thank you for
Thanks. See
everything.
ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye for now.
Bye.
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 Bye.